Children, good morning.
Hi.
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 You can see Virat, Sheila, Meena, Manha, Varshit, Karthik, and Srinivas and Shriram. Welcome to the session. Children, my name is Chitra. I'm actually a STEM manager. STEM in the sense science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Right? You all know, right? So I'm working
Yeah.
as a STEM manager for a company in Bahrain. And about myself, like I worked as a teacher, I worked as an academic coordinator, and also I worked as a principal in a school. I was also worked as a principal in a school, and now I'm into this online teaching program. I teach children from the age group of 7 years to 17 years, and also I teach for kids from Australia, from GCC, Saudi Arabia, and also from Qatar and India, many other countries also. So, so today's session is about coding, right? So we are going to discuss about a coding, and I'm going to give more information about what you will be learning in coding and what we teach, how we teach, and how this online session is going to be. Okay, so let us move on to the session. Fine. Okay, and children, a kind request, like we have muted you all. So if you have doubt, we have a query session at the end for 10 minutes. Okay, if you have in between, if you have any doubt, you can leave your comments in the chat box. You know how to drop the message in the chat box, right? I hope yes. Okay, so you can in between, if you have any doubt, you can just drop the message. So now let us move on to our session. So to start with, I'm going to share a presentation with you. So, and I'll also explain you what it is, and we are going to have some fun with coding also. We are going to do some animations also. Okay. So now you can unmute, but whenever I ask some question, you can just answer me. Okay, fine, children. Okay, understood. Okay, children. So today's session is about coding. So what is coding? So when it comes, what is coding? Coding is nothing but interacting, communicating with your system. Okay, am I right? You're going to interact with your system, your computer system, not only with the computer system, for that matter, any machine. It can be a robot, it can be a robot or any artificial intelligent machine. It can be anything. So you need to understand your machine, right? And machine should respond to you. If you're giving any command to your machine, it should respond to you. For example, your phone or your computer, if you type something, you can see that displayed on your screen, right? Yes, right? If you type something, you can see that in your screen. How that happens? Which is helping your computer to understand your language. Your code, the programming, whatever in behind the system, like you have a processor, how you have brain. If I say something to you, you listen and respond to me. If I ask yes or no, you say yes or no. How you responding? Because your brain sends some message, right? Okay, ma'am, Chitra ma'am is saying something, asking something, I should answer her. Is it not? So you're answering me, you're responding to me, because you have natural intelligence, you have human intelligence. So we know to understand things. But when it comes to machine does not understand anything on its own. It needs some instructions. So those instructions are given in the form of coding. Understood, children? If you understood, just show your thumbs up. Yes, good. So you understood, like we need coding to communicate with our system, any system. Okay, suppose if you want to do any animation, if you want to create a game, or if you want to create a movie, all those things need some instructions. If I sit before my system and say, hey, my system, create an animation for me, will it create? No. If I say, hey, my system, create one game for me, I'm feeling bored, can you create one game? No. But you will find some games in your system. Yes, some predefined games that are designed by some other else. Some people would have developed that, and you even you used to play games in the mobile, right? You play some games in the mobile, but all those games are designed by somebody. We don't want that. Now we are the creators. We are going to be the creators. So what we are going to do, we will be creating our own game. We create our own movies and stories. That's interesting, right? Is it not? Just imagine that you are creating an animation. You are creating your own movie with all the characters. I love Barbie. I love so many like Frozen movie. But if I look at that movie, I feel like I should create my own. So that is possible using this coding. Okay, children. So that is nothing. That's what coding is. Okay. So here you will be learning on the basics of coding. The basics in the sense how to start with creating animation, how to make your characters move, talk to you. All those you will be learning here. Okay, fine. So it is very, see, even when you look at the screen, like you can read this. A set of commands a computer understands like a recipe. You all know to prepare coffee. You know how mama prepare coffee for you? Yes, right? You all know. You all know how your mom prepares coffee for you, right? She will add milk, she will add sugar, and she'll put some coffee powder, right? That's very simple. Right? For anything that matter, if you want to prepare anything, you need some steps. Add milk, add sugar, add coffee powder. Similarly, if you create a project, if you create any animation, you need to plan what you're going to use, how you're going to prepare. That is very important. So that we will teach you step by step, stage by stage, how to plan, how to create, then how to execute. Got it, children? Understood? Show a thumbs up if you're following me. Yes, that's great. Okay, so this is, now I am going to introduce our friend. Why I call this as friend means we are going to learn this. We are going to work with Scratch. So I'm going to call Scratch as my friend. Okay, so you see a character here, right? This looks like a cat, kitty. Is it not? It's a cute kitty. It's going to be with us throughout the program. See, you can create interactive stories, games, music and art. Okay, and you can share with everyone. Now, you should remember these three terms. If you are having a pencil and a notebook with you, I appreciate that if you note down these points. Only these three things. If you're having a notebook on your table and a pen with you, just make a note of this. A Scratch program contains sprites, okay, scripts that perform scripts on a stage. So you should remember these three things. This is very, very important. Sprite, script, and stage. So what is sprite? Sprite is nothing but the characters or the actors. Okay? And script. Script is nothing but the code. What we are going to write. Instructions given to the actors or the characters. And stage. Stage is nothing but where we are going to execute our project. Okay, we are writing script, we are making our character, and we need to execute it, right? We need to show. So that is shown on the stage. Okay. See, this is the project editor. So if you look at this editor, there are so many things. See here, code, costumes, sound, and you can see in the left part of the screen, you can see some different colors, right? Blue, purple, pink, yellow, all these are called as palettes. If you click each palette, there will be different commands, which is going to help us to prepare a project. Okay, so when you look at the screen, you can read when clicked, repeat 10, move 10 steps, wait for 5 seconds, and next costume. This is a very simple code. We call this a script, which means some action is going to be done for 10 times. It's going to be repeated for 10 times. So what is going to be repeated for 10 times? Movement and wait for 5.5 seconds and next costume. Okay, I'll explain you what is this when we perform an example. Okay, just try to read this now. And right side, when you look at the screen, you see a stage, right? In the stage, you see parrot, you see a kitty, and some wolf or a dog, a wild dog. Okay, so these are the various characters. So you can use any character you want. You know, you can take your image and even you can put your own image on the stage. And you can make your image to dance, move, walk, all things you can create. It's interesting, right? Manha? Yes? Okay. And see here like various options. You can create your own sprite, and you can, if you're good in paint, you know, you can even draw your own image. If you're good in paint editor, you can go to the paint editor and draw whatever image you want. How many of you are good in computer paint? Know to paint in the computer? Ah, that's great, Meena. Good. Okay. And see, these are the various characters. You see you have apple, and you can see a ball, bear, beach ball, so many characters, butterfly. How many of you love butterfly? Okay, so after this presentation, we will take butterfly and make it glide around, fly around. Okay, that's great. Even Sheila likes. Okay, what's your name, dear? Sheila. I didn't get your name. Okay. That's your mom's name. Okay. And see here, a small example is given. See, this is a boy, but when you look at that boy, you can see various movements. See here, like he's walking, right? So, see, when I click now, you can see the animation like the boy moving from this end to the other end. See, the first one is called as the costume 1, and the second one is costume 2 and costume 3. So you can select various costumes and make the character move. Okay. And you can see the backdrops. See, these are the various backdrops. If you paint, you know, you'll paint the sky, mountains, and then you will draw something, right? A house. All this you will do, right? Similarly, the backdrop also, you can choose whichever you want. So these are the backdrops in the library. We call these as backdrop library. So that you'll find many different kind of backdrops. And even you can change the backdrop. For example, Manha, she will be standing in one place, and if she moves, even she can change the backdrop to London Bridge, and later you can change the backdrop to Eiffel Tower. Okay, so like this you can keep changing. Once you walk, you can change the backdrops and feel like you're moving to different places. All these animations you can bring live. Okay. And another interesting thing is like you can even add different sound. If you love music, then you can add any music if you want. If you know to play any musical instrument, you can record and use the same music. Even you can speak your own in your own language, and you can make your character live. So you can choose one character and give your voice. Okay. So you can upload a sound, or you can create, or you can choose from the library of sounds. And see, this code we are going to try now. After this presentation, we are going to try this. If you have a paper, you can note down this. Repeat 10 times. Play sound meow. Next costume. Move 10 steps and wait for 5 seconds. So this is very easy to understand, right, children? What is the first instruction? Play sound, which means it should play the sound meow. Okay, for 10 times. And next costume is next appearance. Change the appearance. Move 10 steps. After that, it should move for 10 steps. And after each step, it should wait for 0.5 seconds. Okay, let us see how this code, this script is going to work. Okay. And also we have other instructions like turn this way, turn clockwise, anti-clockwise, point in direction. These are the various commands. I'll explain you how to work with these commands. Okay. And when you look at this, you know, these are all set of commands. See how lengthy the code is. So we are not going to by heart this. We are not going to memorize this. Just we are going to add the commands one by one according to the flow of the program. Okay, according to the flow of the program. If we plan to create something, we need to write down the points one by one. According to that, we are going to add the blocks, add the commands. Okay. Okay, so now we are at the end of the presentation. Like now, we are going to create something amazing and we are going to try it. Okay, before that, I have a question with you. You can unmute and you can speak now, but one by one. If one is speaking, I request other to wait. My question is, suppose if your mama says like you are having a drawing competition today at 3 p.m. So now what's the time there? I hope now the time is 12 o'clock, 12 or 11:30. Some 11:45 a.m. If your mama says like today 3 p.m. you are having a drawing competition, how will you prepare yourself? Who want to answer? Just raise your hand. Okay. Sheila, I didn't get your name, dear.
Ilana, I'll type it in the chat. One sec. I typed it in chat.
Chat. Okay. I didn't get. Can you say your name? Say.
Milana.
Milana. Okay. So, children, Milana raised her hand first, so she is going to say. Okay, tell me, dear, how will you prepare for
I
that?
would get pencils, paper, markers, and crayons, and a sharpener.
You will take all your things like pencil, crayons. That's it. That's all. That's the only preparation you will do for that. Any other want to answer? Yes, Karthik.
You practice drawing things, so you just like try to practice drawing. And you can do for competition, to draw.
Okay. Any other? Good. Even Milana is good. Karthik good. Any other want to share? Manha, you want to say something? Okay, so if your mama says like you're having a drawing competition, you will not directly just go. As Karthik said, as Milana said, you need some preparation. You will pack up your things, the necessary things for the drawing. Even you practice something like you practice with the paint and you will go through the different topics, right? You will be given a topic, so you prepare for that. So a preparation is must, right, for anything matter. Similarly, if we plan to create something related to animation or a story, first we need to plan. So now I want you all to take a notebook and a pencil or a pen, anything, a paper and a pencil, or a notebook and a pencil. Okay. Fine. Now I will open the Scratch software.
Not typing anything.
Okay, now you can mute your audio,
Okay.
children. Please mute it. Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, so this is our Scratch software. Before starting, I want you to write. Okay, first, write down the software name as Scratch. See, in the left top, you can see SCRATCH. Scratch. Write your software name first. SCRATCH. Scratch.
I can't see the screen.
You can't see
Yeah,
the
I
screen.
can. Yeah.
Can't. Why, dear? Just check it now. What about others? Meena, Harini.
I can see.
I can see it. I can see it.
I can see
I
it.
can see it.
I can see it.
Some help, Viraj. Just check with your parents.
Okay.
Okay. So now what we are going to do is we are going to change the color of this character. See, right side, a kitty is here, right? A cat. So this is called as sprite. What is this? Sprite. S-P-R-I-T-E. Make a note, but you can change the name of your sprite. For example, I'm going to change the name of the sprite as Cute Kitty. You can give any name. Okay. I changed as Cute Kitty. You can see right in the right hand side, the screen, there is a sprite, and I changed the name as Cute Kitty. And there is a size. The size value is 100. Let me change it to 150. See, the kitty image became larger. Okay, we can increase or decrease the size of your character. Okay, so this is our character. Fine. Second one is just write down backdrop. See, right side bottom, choose a backdrop. A green color button is there, right? So that is nothing but backdrop. You can note down, these are the small little hints for you, points for you. Backdrop. When I click this backdrop, you see here, look at the screen, children. When I click this button, see, these are the various backdrops. So let me choose any one. Okay, I choose this one. Okay, so this is a background image, backdrop image. So your cat is here. So now I'm going to add some animation to this character, to my cute kitty. First, I want my character to introduce. Right. Whenever we see new people, what we do, we introduce ourselves first. So let me introduce. Okay. For that, see here on the left side, you have, as I said, you have various palettes: motion, looks, sound, events. These are the various palettes. If you click each palette, you have various commands. Let me click looks. So look is nothing but, as I said, appearance. Can you read the first one here under look? What's the first command? It's nothing but the command instruction. Okay. Can you read this? Say hello for 2 seconds. Okay, so this is my first instruction. Before that, I'll move to event and I'm going to select this. Why I should select this when clicked? See on the right top, you can see 2 buttons. One is go, another one is stop. So when I click this go, what happens? Whatever the commands given under this when clicked will be executed. Suppose see here, I'm not attaching this to when click. But when I click, I'm going to click this using my mouse. See here, when I click, you can see here. Okay, but if I have a list of commands, so I need to arrange it one below the other. Okay, it will be executed sequentially, one below the other. Whichever the command given first will be executed first, and then the next one. Let me add one more command here. So just I'm giving this command, welcome to Scratch programming. Okay, fine. So if I want to execute, I should click this button. Before that, what I will do, I will switch to full screen. So right top, there is a button here, full screen control. Okay, when I click this, you can see the full screen. And now I'm going to click this flag on the top. Okay. Fine. Understood? So now it displayed a message, hello, welcome to Scratch programming. Okay. But without sound, there is no fun. I need some sound. Okay. So I'll go to sound and I'm going to select this play sound or start sound. Anything you can choose. Okay, let me choose play sound until done. Please let me know whether you can hear the sound I'm going to play now. Can you? Can you able to hear? Okay,
No.
now just
No.
now.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So suppose if you want a different sound, I don't want meow sound, it's annoying. I want to listen some music. See, you can go to sound and you can select here and see the left bottom, choose a sound, make a note, sound library. It is SOUND sound library. When I click this plus button, see here, you can see various sound options and it is also categorized. See here, animals, effects, loops, notes, percussion, so many are there, like many categories. Let me select some loops and I'm going to choose okay, I want this music, this sound. So what happens when I select, you can see in the sound palette. So play sound until done. And I want my kitty to move forward. Okay, because my kitty is standing at one place, I don't want that. I'm going to give some movement. Okay, so what I'm going to give, I'm going to give move 10 steps. Instead of 10 steps, let me select 50. Move 10 steps and just turn. Let me see what happens. Now, before executing, I'm switching to full screen mode. So hello, welcome to Scratch programming. moved little 50 steps. So 50 steps is very less. So instead of 50 steps, I'll give some 150 steps. And then I'll give turn some 90 degrees. Let me see what happens. Oh, so the degree turned 90 degrees. So it went this way. Okay, fine. So now I'll show you one small difference. Okay, move, and you have a wonderful option called glide. So if I give glide, see here what happens. It moves like this. Okay, I want this to happen for 10 times. Okay, I want this to be done for 10 times. So we have an option called control. Under control, you have repeat. Repeat means by the word you can understand. It's going to be done repeatedly 10 times. If I give 5, it will happen for 5 times. If it is 10 or 100 or 20, whatever the number you're going to give, it's going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to choose start, sound, and glide to random position. Random position means in the screen like it's going to move around. Okay, so understood children? See, first I have given say command. Say in the say, whatever the command, the text you are going to type, that will be displayed. Okay, you understood with the say command. And repeat. Repeat is nothing but whatever the commands given inside that repeat will be repeated for those many times. If you give 5, it will be repeated for 5 times. If you give 10, it will repeat for 10 times. Okay, let me see what happens now. I'll place my character here. So what happened? Glide 5 times we have given. So it glide for 5 times. It moved for 5 times and then it stopped. And somebody said they love butterfly very much. So I'm going to introduce a new character, butterfly. Okay, so I'm going to choose Sprite, a new character. And where is butterfly? Yeah, it's here. Okay, so butterfly is here. And I want to change the backdrop. I don't want room. I want some outdoor. I want to go out. So let me choose some outdoor. And okay, let me choose this place. Okay, now this butterfly is also going to glide, and also the sprite is also going to, our kitty is also going to glide. See here, when I click right side bottom, you can see when I click on this cute kitty, there are set of commands. When click, say hello, welcome, and we wrote some commands here. When I click this butterfly, there is nothing. No instructions are given. So now I am going to give commands, instruction for this butterfly. So what we should choose first? Always we should choose this button, okay? When clicked from the events. So we've chosen this. Now I'm going to take the control, repeat for 10 times, okay? And we want this butterfly to fly. So what should I choose? I should choose glide, right? Glide to random position. And let us check what sound this butterfly makes. Okay, pop. So this is a pop sound. Okay. So let us see what happens now. Understood, children? See, I have taken 2 characters now. First character is our cute kitty. What our cute kitty is going to do? Say hello, and it's going to say welcome, and then it's going to repeat 5 times. And what our butterfly is going to do? It's going to glide 10 times, making some sound. Okay, let me move to full screen and let me see what happens now. Ah, that's wonderful. See, both our characters met at one point and stopped. Why it stopped? Can anyone say why it stopped? Yes, Milena? Why it stopped? Because we said only for 10 times. So it glided for 10 times and it stopped. But I want this to happen ever and ever. I don't want the butterfly to stop. So what should I do? Yes? See, I'm clicking control. Looking at the control, you can answer me.
You have to put loop.
What
You have,
my?
you have to put a loop forever.
Ah, very good. We should select the loop forever. See, I'll remove this, repeat, and I'll put it back. I'm going to add forever. Forever means it will not stop until you stop. Here, the red button. Until you click the red button, it will be gliding around. Okay, let me start once again. But our butterfly is gliding. Our cute kitty stopped for 5 times. It glided and it stopped. But our butterfly gliding because we have given forever. So how to stop? Just when I click the red button, it stops. Okay? Understood, children? Interesting? Interesting. See, you can even do so many things with this. You can even change the color of your butterfly. Okay. See, I will okay, we'll try this. We'll try with changing the color of the butterfly and then we'll close the session. Okay. And I will give you some time to ask me some questions. So, butterfly. When I click this butterfly, the color should change. For that, we have one option here. You should go to events and see when this bright clicked. Okay. When this bright clicked, color should change. Okay. For that, I'll go to looks and you have an option here, change color effect. Okay, so when I click, see here. So what I will do, let us select the control, repeat for 10 times. So when I click once, 10 times the color should change. Let me see. See here. I'm clicking using my mouse here. I'm just clicking on the butterfly using my mouse so that I can change the color. It's interesting, right? See, you can. So you can change the colors however you want. And you can create games like some fruits falling from the top, like you can catch it, catching game, ball game, and snake. So many other games are there. You can even try all those games. And I'm going to show one project also for you. Now I'm going to close this. Any doubts in this, children? You understood, right? This
No.
is a simple example just to show you how you can animate a character. This is a very simple animation. Okay? Understood, children? Clear? Okay. Now I'll stop this. I'll show just a minute. And I'm going to open a project for you. It's very interesting project. And this is created by my student. I'll show you. Okay. It's taking time to load. Wait, I'll stop and share again. Yes. Yeah, now it's open. See, this is a story, animated story created by a student. See, Miffy and friends were playing. Some lion came and it attacked the friends. So they took the help of witch. See, I'm not controlling anything. It's all done by code, by the instructions. Oh, who want me a drink, muffins? Oh. Oh, someone is tapping the door. I'll stop here. See, this story is created by my student. Just she attended our session only for 10 sessions. She didn't know anything. She even didn't know how to operate, like even she never used to all these kind of coding or computer animations, all these things. She's very new. Just she attended our 10 sessions. After that, she created on her own. See the number of sprites she had used. See so many sprites in the right side you can see. And if I click each sprite, you can see the code, the script written. So this is very easy. But to prepare any project, you should have a plan. First, you should write on the point. Okay, I'm going to create this story. What are the characters I'm going to introduce? See here, 2 girls, 4 Miffy, 1 parrot. All these you should plan. Okay, if you're creating a story, you should know, okay, I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4 characters in the story and 1 parrot and 4 lion. All these you should plan. Just make a note, a point kind of thing, and then you can easily add the commands one below the other. So the basics we will teach you. How to make the character fly, how to make the character, the backdrop to change, and how to add the sound, voice, text, everything we will teach you. Once I teach, see in each session what happens, I will teach you one project and I'll give you one worksheet. So that worksheet you should work at home. I'll tell you how to download the Scratch software, and you will be creating your own project and you will submit to me. Then I'll teach you a different project for you. So like this, in our 15 sessions, we'll be teaching different games. You'll be learning games and different stories also. Later, you'll be having one quiz. You can participate in the quiz and you can answer all the questions like what you have learned. And also, I will conduct one competition for you all, like a contest, so that you can prepare your own project and submit to us. Okay, this is how we teach in the class. So you'll be having so many fun. You'll have much fun, interesting activities, and also competitions. Okay, children? Fine. Now I'm going to close this. Now, if you have any queries regarding the Scratch software, you can ask me now, one by one. First, tell me, like, how was the session? You liked it? Interesting?
It was good.
You want to learn? You want to explore a lot with Scratch?
Yeah.
That's great. That's great to know. Fine.
Yes.
I'm Varshit's mom. How many classes will be there in a session?
Regarding this, Mr. Satish, are you there? You can answer them, right?
Yeah, Chitra, yeah. So this is going to be a beginner level course. This is going to be a 15 hours program. So it is going to be 5 weeks. Every week we are planning to have 3 sessions. So we will send you a complete schedule after the demo with a complete schedule. And we do have a advanced level course where if the student is already aware of Scratch beginner and if he already knows the basics, then he can pretty much enroll for our advanced course. But especially this demo is we took it for beginners who are completely new to Scratch. And we are okay to start advanced batch also maybe in a week or so. But this new batch for beginners will start this week. But I'll send out an email with all the schedule.
Okay. If you can remember me, Satish, I have reached you for inquiries about advanced sessions. So you said like I'll get all the info in these sessions. That's the reason I joined this session.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I think we don't have a good number for advanced course still. So, but I'll keep you posted. Hopefully, we are planning to schedule one more demo by this weekend for advanced course. And next week we are tentatively planning to start advanced course as well.
Okay. So can I know what are all covered in this basic beginners level?
Let me do one thing. After this demo, basically we will send out an email with all the details, and we will include the course outline for beginner course and also for the advanced course. You can look into my email with the course curriculum as well. I'll send it to you via email.
So, but briefly, I can say like in this 15 sessions, they will be creating 4 different games and 4 stories and the animations, animation related projects, some 2, and stories they'll be creating, and also games. And in this session, I'll conduct 1 quiz contest, and also 1 project, like overall project will be given. Like say, for example, to say recently I completed 1 batch. For them, I conducted lockdown with family contest. So the theme was given as lockdown with family. So what they did at home, what they learned, how they spent the time, all those should be showcased as a Scratch project. So what they did, they created some games and they did the demonstration also. They said like
I
they
have
created
a class soon.
they shared the
I have a
games with
class
family.
soon.
So all these were done with that lockdown with family. Now we are coming up with exploring Mars with Scratch. So we'll
I
be giving,
have a
students will
class
be given
Hey,
some
Virat,
tips.
soon.
Virat, you are good to leave. Okay, we are on
Okay.
the demo. You can leave from the meeting. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, Chitra, go ahead.
Okay, so overall, 1 theme will be assigned to the student. Based on that theme, the student should present a project with a demonstration. So we'll teach them how to do that also. 1 project I'll teach them, 1 they should create on them.
Okay.
Any other
queries?
questions from anybody? Meanwhile, we will send out a recorded session as well as the information for upcoming sessions. And also, we will send out all the details regarding the course outline and what are the timings and when it is going to start and all the details. So just to confirm your registration for this course, based on that, then we will send out a new link for our regular classes. Yep, thank you very much, Chitra. Thanks for your time. Thanks everyone for joining today. Hope you liked the demo, and we'll see you in the regular classes soon. Thank you.
See you, children. Bye-bye. Nice meeting you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Yep, thanks. Hey, yeah, Santoshi, someone joined just now. So just wanted to let you know we are just completed with the demo. But we will send out a recorded session for you. You can go through and you can come back with any questions if you have. Santoshi Komirelli, I think you're on mute.